at the height of his magnificent reign. Emperor Akbar was revered not just for the vast lands he commanded, but for his profound ability to see what others missed. He often mused that great empires don't crumble when their coffers run dry. They fall when they lose their sense of meaning. One brilliant morning, a man of simple means appeared before the imposing palace gates. His clothes were plain, woven from common thread, and his posture was one of serene stillness. But his eyes, dark and deep, held the heavy wisdom of a soul who had witnessed much of life as chaos but understood little of its purpose. Akbar, ever observant, spotted him instantly from his balcony. Descending to the grand court, the emperor addressed the visitor. "Why do you stand before my court with such a heavy heart etched upon your face?" The man looked directly at the emperor, his voice steady and clear. "I wish to start a business, Your Majesty, but what I sell cannot be held in one's hand." A ripple of whispers spread through the assembled courtiers. Akbar, intrigued, leaned forward on his throne, his jewels catching the light. "Continue," he commanded. "I intend to sell something every person possesses, yet almost no one truly values. A genuine smile." A wave of laughter echoed through the cavernous hall. The ministers and guards chuckled at the absurdity, but Akbar did not laugh. His gaze remained fixed on the humble man. "And how?" the emperor asked, his voice cutting through the noise. "Does one sell what is already given freely?" The man paused, allowing the silence to settle once more. He then spoke with a quiet confidence that captivated the entire room by revealing its true cost. "Your Majesty, people give away empty, meaningless smiles as if they were worthless pebbles, yet they guard their true joy like a forbidden treasure, locked away in the deepest vault of their hearts. I will not be selling smiles. I will be teaching people how to awaken the smiles that already lie dormant within them." The court fell into a stunned silence. The sheer audacity and wisdom of his words hung in the air. Akbar turned and summoned Birbal, his most trusted and brilliant advisor. Birbal, with his sharp wit and even sharper eyes, stepped forward and studied the man intently, seeing beyond the simple clothes to the profound spirit within. After a long moment, Birbal spoke, his voice resonating with clarity. "A true smile is not born on the lips, Your Majesty. It is a journey. It begins as a thought in the mind, travels through the winding roads of time and experience, and finally reveals itself from the depths of the heart. When a smile is real, it possesses a transformative power, changing both the one who gives it and the one who is fortunate enough to receive it." Convinced by Birbal's insight, the emperor granted his permission for this unusual experiment. The man, now known as the Merchant of Smiles, opened a small, unassuming shop in the busiest part of the city. There were no glittering goods on display, no chests of gold, and no grand promises written on banners. His method was simple. He listened more than he spoke. He observed the troubles of others more than he offered advice, and he smiled only when his own smile was honest, a true reflection of a shared moment of understanding. Word began to spread. People from all walks of life came to his shop. They returned, not to purchase any item, but to experience something intangible. Slowly, the small shop transformed into a sanctuary of quiet reflection. Visitors who entered burdened with problems did not leave with easy solutions. They left with a newfound clarity, a different way of seeing their own lives. Their burdens hadn't vanished, but they suddenly felt lighter. One evening, curious to see this phenomenon for himself, Emperor Akbar disguised himself in the clothes of a common traveler and visited the shop. The room was calm, filled with a peaceful energy. He found the merchant sitting quietly, a gentle look of contentment on his face. "What do you truly sell here?" Akbar asked, his voice low. The merchant looked at him, a flicker of recognition in his eyes, and then the emperor revealed himself. The merchant answered simply, without any pretense. "I sell perspective, Your Majesty." The smile is merely the visible proof of something much deeper that has shifted within. Just then, Birbal, who had followed the emperor, added his own wisdom. "He teaches what time itself teaches us in silence. But everything in life, both joy and sorrow, is fleeting. It all passes, but the meaning we assign to what passes us is what truly remains with us." Akbar finally understood. This was not a shop, It was an invisible school for the soul. The merchant of smiles never became wealthy in gold coins or precious jewels, yet his influence spread like a gentle fragrance throughout the kingdom, touching countless lives. His work did not exploit people's weaknesses or sell them false hope. It awakened the strength that was already inside them. And so, the kingdom of Akbar learned a timeless truth, a lesson that endures to this day. True wealth is not measured by what we accumulate for ourselves, but by what we awaken in others. That was the profound and lasting legacy of the Merchant of Smiles. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more tales of wisdom.